crazy to think that back in 1891 when Dr. James Naismith created basketball, instead of actually an actual hoop, he used a peach basket. It's crazy to think about. Today I'm going to teach you the fundamentals of basketball, the offensive fundamentals. How to dribble, how to shoot, how to pass. The fundamentals are so important to the game because if you don't have them, you won't be a successful and proficient basketball player. I've been playing basketball since 5 years of age, and I've coached basketball at the elementary and middle school level for about 5 years. I've enjoyed every minute of it, and I will continue to do so. So first and foremost, we're going to start off with dribbling. Dribbling, the first key that I want to give you is to always dribble with your fingertips and never dribble with the palm of your hand. You have no kind of control over the basketball if you're dribbling like this. And according to Coach's Clipboard, the drills that I'm going to teach you right now are just going over you using your right and left hand, whichever hand's dominant and which hand's not. We're not going to do under the legs, behind the back. We're not going to do any of that. The first drill we're going to do is called pound it. You're going to dribble the ball looking forward, unless you have to look at the basketball if you've never dribbled before, and you're going to dribble waist high. Pounding the basketball, looking up, looking at the target, pounding the ball with your fingertips. My right hand's the dominant. I'm going to switch to my left hand. Same thing. Pound the ball, waist high. That's called pound it. Kills is the same thing as pound it, only you're going to add something to it. Whenever I yell out kill, you're going to go from a pound it stance to a low ankle dribble. Okay, so we're going to go with your dominant hand, pound it, kills. Switch sides, non-dominant hand, pound it, kills. Super low. You're working on your dribbling capabilities and also how fast and how under control you can dribble. The next drill we're going to do is the crossover. You can use it to get past defenders, to make the oohs and ahs and make them fall, just to switch positions on the court. The crossover move is so simple but yet very effective. So with this move, you're going to go, how I usually teach it, I teach to dribble once and then crossover. Once, crossover. Then once you get really good, you can just go back and forth, just like this. Now we're going to teach the front V dribble and the side V dribble. The front V dribble, you're going to put the ball in your dominant hand with your less dominant hand behind you. You're going to go back and forth, just like this. Front to back. Same with your non-dominant hand, same thing. Now you're going to go side V dribble, just on the side of your body. Back and forth. Still looking forward, still using fingertips. Non-dominant hand, same thing. Those are the dribbling drills that I've taught you, and now you kind of have a basic set to go with whenever you're going to practice. Shooting, so important. So many different things come into play whenever you're shooting. According to Sporting Charts, they use a reference or term called BEEF, and it is pretty much the perfect formula for shooting. And what BEEF stands for is balance, eyes, elbow, and follow through. I've been taught BEEF since I was in the 5th grade, and I've been teaching it to everybody ever since because it's just super simple and easy to remember. Balance, B, the first letter. Balance your feet, have equal distribution. You don't have more weight on your right or on your left. Balance, your eyes are on the target. You're not looking at the honey in the stands. You're looking at the front of the rim. Eyes, your elbows at a 90-degree angle. I always tell my players to pretend like you're holding a pizza. You can't hold a pizza like this because you're going to drop it. You're not going to hold a pizza like this. You want to hold it at a 90-degree angle, just like this. And then the second E is elbow, 90-degree angle. So balance, eyes, elbow, follow through. Whenever you see, you've probably seen it, whenever you see a player shoot a basketball, leaves a follow through like that. What the follow through does is gives the ball backspin, and the backspin increases your chances and opportunities of making the basket. Lastly, passing. Breakthrough basketball, or according to Breakthrough Basketball, passing is one of the most important parts of the game and yet the most under-taught. So I'm trying to increase that teaching right now. So the 3 kinds of basic passes are chest pass, bounce pass, overhead pass, and then a baseball pass is more advanced. A chest pass, pretty much the same rules apply whenever you're shooting. You always want to have follow through on the ball. So whenever you pass, you want to flick your wrist with a follow through so that you give the ball the maximum potential to reach your teammate without another defensive opponent stealing the ball away from you. Also, you always want to take a step with it to give the maximum effect of the ball getting over to your teammate. Chest pass leaves from your chest to your teammate's chest. You don't want it to reach your knee or their head. That's what a chest pass is for. Bounce pass is a little bit more difficult, but not really. You want the ball to bounce on the floor 2/3 of the distance from you and your teammate. and you don't want the ball to land at their knees or up here. You want it to land around the belly button area. The third and final basic pass is an overhead pass. A lot of times this pass is useful for whenever you have like Tim Duncan asking for the ball in the post and he wants it high. An overhead pass makes it easy to get the ball high up to that point where your teammate wants the basketball. Last pass, you don't really see it a lot. The only time I've ever seen a baseball pass taught or actually used in the game is when Dwayne Wade would throw it from the out of bounds to LeBron all the way down the court to the other end so LeBron could get it. So basically it's used as a fast break pass. So in conclusion, I've taught you how to dribble, how to shoot, and how to pass. All these are basic fundamentals, but very important fundamentals that you cannot forget to do because they're so important, and it'll be so more successful if you use these and continue to practice and practice and practice. Lastly, to think, we started off with peach baskets. Dr. James Naismith created the game of basketball in 1891. If he could be here now and see how the game has progressed and become such a spectacle in front of everybody's eyes, the oohs and ahs, the dunking, the alley-oops, I wish he could be here because he would be stunned. Thank you.